to War Notes. This is episode 92, and today I want to talk to you all about something deep and something global. Now, we are living in a time where unfortunately colonization has evolved, but it hasn't disappeared. The same tactics from the early 1900s, imperialism, military control, economic exploitation, the silencing of color, are happening again, just wrapped in modern clothes. And that's why, more than ever, we must unite as the people of color across the earth. And that's why I created the Peace Panthers, because peace begins within, and unity starts by learning who we are. Now, first, we're going to start off talking about the return of global imperialism and why this is important. Just look around. Look around you. Powerful nations are using war, debt, and politics to dominate smaller ones again. Africa itself is being recolonized through Chinese, Russian, and Western investments that strip the land and its people. Haiti, Palestine, the Congo, and Sudan, countries of color, are being suffocated without a global outcry. Even within the U.S., marginalized people are being pushed out, monitored, and oppressed. It's internal imperialism. Now, we'll go into more of why unity of people of color is the only answer, why it's important. Because the system has always separated us. Black from Latino, Indigenous from African, Asian from Middle Eastern. But we share the same history of being colonized, enslaved, erased, and exploited. We are global siblings with the same scars, within the same framework. Unity isn't optional anymore. Unity is survival. Unity is no longer optional anymore. So, to discuss more about the Peace Panthers than I've already discussed in my other episodes, I'll give you a little bit of Peace Panthers here too as well. I need it to spread because peace is needed. Much peace is needed. Hello, Emmanuel Jackson. Welcome. Thank you for being in the program. Thank you. Now, the Peace Panthers. I am Peace Panther number 1. And this is not a movement of anger. It's a movement of transformation. Just being a Peace Panther means you are loving yourself naturally. You are rejecting the beauty standards of the colonizer. You are asking yourself hard questions about identity, purpose, and history. And you are living intentionally through peace, knowledge. Hello, Maria Feliz. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the program. You are living intentionally through peace if you join the Peace Panthers. This is why I'm forming this group, because we need more peace across the globe. We don't got to go out and riot or protest or carry guns or weapons. We just need to keep the peace within ourselves. And once you start to love yourself and you love your inner self and you love everything about yourself, then everything else is able to be accomplished, right? Everything. Now, I'm not sure in my lives, a lot of people say, what are we talking about? I'm going to address that really quickly, Miss Emma Thompson. Welcome. A lot of people say, well, what are we talking about? I'm not sure in the live if it's showing the description that I put, that I always put a description, I always put a title, and I'm not sure if the intro or the lives are showing this. And maybe that's why people are saying every time they come in, they say, what is this about? So let me start again, being that you guys are here. We are talking about the new imperialism and rise of the Peace Panthers, which is a group that I formed. Unity is our power. And so here's the deal. With my lives, what I think is occurring, my folks, here, is that in the lives, people can jump in and they can't see a title or anything. But I want my folks to know that when you get out of the live video, I always make it available, my stream, right away, so people So people can, okay, yeah, okay, Maria, okay, I got you. So yeah, so I make it available to live stream so people can see it right away after I leave out of my lives. And usually my lives are less than 10 minutes. So if you guys miss anything or you guys want to know what it's about, just go in and listen to it after I jump out of my live again. And usually I'll repeat myself a couple of times just so you all know. Yes, Miss Emma. Yes. All right. So I'll go ahead and start real quick here again. This is like an anti-imperial. No. Not an anti-imperialism thing. Hello, I love God. Welcome back again. I know you want me to do longer episodes. Some of my episodes are longer. Actually, this is War Notes, and I talk about anything that has to do similarly to World War III and World War II, as I give history lessons as well, and I put them all in conjunction, and I keep up with the latest war and everything that's going on across the globe, and I provide that information here. Yes. And we love God. Yes, even more. Yes. Yes. All righty. So I'm going to start over just in case folks just jumped in, because then if not, I'll get caught up in the conversation. You guys know I'll talk to you guys all day here. Okay. So yes, indeed. Amen. Indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and start off here again. Again, this is episode 92. Thank God we're 92 episodes in, and today we are going to talk about something global. Okay. Now, again, we are living in a time where colonization has evolved, but it hasn't disappeared. Now, remember, I talk about different things, different topics. I talk about recipes. I talk about all types of things that have to do with World War II and World War III and what we're going through now. The same tactics from the early 1900s, imperialism, military control, economic exploitation, the silencing of color are happening again. It's just wrapped in modern clothes, but it's happening again. And that's why more than ever, we must unite as the people of color across this earth. And that's why I created the Peace Panthers, because peace begins within. And unity starts by learning who we are. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the return of global imperialism. So I want you to look around you. You can see this. Powerful nations are using war, debt, and politics to dominate smaller ones again. Africa is being recolonized through Chinese, Russian, and Western investments that strip the land and its people. Now, Haiti, Palestine, and the Congo and Sudan are countries of color that are being suffocated without a global outcry. Even within the U.S., marginalized people are being pushed out, monitored, and oppressed. It's called internal imperialism. Okay? Yes, let me read that real quick. I wanted to add on Iran being active because of October 7th when Hamas started it. Hamas knows. Oh, yes, absolutely. We know that. Absolutely. We know that Israel was attacked. We know that. And this has continued on to now. And war is not good for anybody. And this is why I have this channel to discuss certain things. I discuss bomb shelters. I discuss preparation. All type of things. So, why unity of people of color is the only answer? Because the system has always separated us Black from Latino, Indigenous from African, Asian from Middle Eastern. But we share the same history of being colonized, enslaved, erased, and exploited. We are global siblings with the same scars. Unity isn't optional anymore. It's survival. What is the Peace Panthers about? This is not a movement of anger. It's a movement of transformation. Being a Peace Panther means the following. You are loving yourself naturally. You are rejecting the beauty standards of the colonizer. You are asking yourself hard questions about identity, purpose, and history. You are living intentionally through peace, knowledge, and truth. And this is how we decolonize from the inside out. And why now? Why now? Because the world is slipping into another dark age of power grabs. But the difference this time is we know better now. We have more tools, more voice, more access to each other. So now's the time to unify, most of all, organize. Organization is key. And rise spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Okay? Now, I have a quote from you from my dear Maya Angelou. Quote, if you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. I have a quote here from James Baldwin. Quote, to be African American is to be African without memory and American without privilege. Again, to be African American is to be African without memory and American without privilege, end quote. And that's James Baldwin. I have a quote here from Napoleon Hill. Quote, "The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does." Again, the man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. Napoleon Hill. Now, before I end today's live, if you take anything from this message today, take this. The Peace Panther isn't just an idea. It's a state of mind. It's a decision to reclaim your worth, to love yourself without filter, and to fight colonization with clarity instead of chaos. Indeed. We've tried fighting them their way. Now let's win our way with love, truth, and unity. I'm calling on every Black, brown, indigenous, and oppressed soul around the world. Become a Peace Panther, because this fight doesn't need guns. It needs you, your light, your truth only, and your presence. This is War Notes. Stay awake, stay united, and stay at peace. I would like to say bye to everyone in the program. I thank you all for being here. Make sure that you share this video if you feel that it was useful for you. And I will make it available on my videos shortly in just a few minutes. Thank you all so very, very much. Thank you to Maria Feliz. And thank you, Mr. Damon, for joining. Thank you. Welcome to the program. Thank you, I Love God 7. Thank you for being here, because without you all support, this will not happen. Thank you, Miss Emma Thompson. Thank you for being here, indeed. Thank you, Emmanuel Jackson. Thank you for being here, indeed. I love you all. And yes, I love God 7. Bye to you as well. Bye to everyone, Damon, Maria, everyone here. Thank you all so very, very much. And you have a delighted, blessed afternoon. Thank you. See you on the next episode.